Hi guys, welcome back here with Amira, and this is the Caffeine Chronicles live. Session number 2, I'm going to be doing a live coffee cup reading for you, which is going to be super interesting, lots of secrets in the cup, and then we'll move on to the super chats. If you'd like to get your super chat in, please do so. First in, first serve, so I'll be able to see what's going on, who wants a super chat, and we'll do them in order of arrival, order of donations. So we're going to do the cup and the saucer here of the coffee cup. The coffee cup grounds come from ancient Turkey, Egypt, the Middle East, Greece, and the grounds of these cup are used for divination. So you can actually tune into these a bit like looking into a crystal ball, and I do workshops on the coffee cup. So if we end up going to some exotic destination, we might do a coffee cup workshop on the way in this exotic destination. So we'll see where you want to go. If you want to go on a trip, you want to go on a tour, all the links are there in the chat. So fill out the information form there if you're interested. So let's have a look and see what's going on with this cup. I'm going to start, normally you start at the handle and move in a clockwise direction, but because we don't have a handle on this cup, a lot of cups don't, we'll just start with the first kind of event here. I do see angel's wings. Angel's wings here, so there seems to be flight, angelic wings, being protected by angels, having angelic presence around you, soaring to the heavens, soaring to some, unknown destination or other realms. You could also be tapping into angelic presences. You could be speaking with your angels or talking to your angels or getting angel messages, or feel a very strong presence of angel protection around you. There's a little dolphin's head here popping out very nicely, clearly. There's also an eye above it, protection there, and also fun. Protection with the eye and also fun with the dolphins, so having more fun and joy. Maybe going somewhere also where there's dolphins. Could be Hawaii, could be some sort of other location where there's dolphins located. And the cups are very intricate. There's a lot in the cup. So if you do see something in the cup that I don't mention, because we don't have all the time in the world to do the cup, you can always put the comment below and I'll interpret that for you. Down here we've also got overlapping wings, so there's definitely an angelic presence here. I feel around a lot of you. I feel like there is a sensation here of maybe really accelerating and evolving to a higher sort of level spiritually, and on your soul level, sort of your soul kind of lifting into higher realms, kind of leaving a lot of mundane chit-chat sort of things behind as well, leaving the mundane kind of material sort of stresses, etc. behind. Not saying that anyone's going to transition or anything like that, but I feel like a lot of you are kind of evolving on your spiritual journey. Just going to have a closer look at this chunk here that's just on the edge of the cup. Let me just have a look and then I'll show you. It's not actually giving me much. It looks a little bit like two hearts overlapping, or also a big wave. So I feel like a wave here is like a wave of success. It could be signifying also you're going on a journey somewhere over the seas, somewhere over the oceans. You might be going somewhere where there's surf, where there's dolphins, because we had the dolphins before. So we'll have a look and see what else is coming up here. There looks like a mother here holding a baby, or a mother type of figure. She also looks like she could have a hijab on or a scarf on. So it could either be cold, or she might be in the Middle East. It could be just depicting the Middle Eastern region. You don't necessarily have to be wearing a headscarf, but it could be just depicting the Middle Eastern region. This mother's sort of holding a baby, holding a child. She's kind of got her arms and embracing something, embracing a circle, embracing something interesting. There's also a bit of a heart here inside her section underneath her arm here. Okay, there could be this is a very male figure. It looks a bit like the Hulk or something like that. She could be protecting a child from a domineering man. You could be protecting yourself from somebody who is threatening, domineering, abusive, somebody who you might feel is kind of not working for you in your best interest. This man is hollow and empty. He doesn't have anything better to do. So if you're asking if this applies to you, it's only going to apply to some people. It could be that just the message here for this is that he doesn't have anything else to do. He's hollow and empty, and he could be threatening you or having some sort of dominance around you because he really doesn't have anything else inside of him to be focusing on. And he's sitting kind of right on top of this woman with a child. So some of you might relate to that. And so the whole point with this is to make this person smaller, to bring the perspective down, because I feel like some of you have blown this perspective out of proportion and it's not as it seems. Yeah, it's not as it seems. I've got different levels here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like there could be 5 weeks, 5 months to a particular thing. Some of you are wanting to get pregnant. There's a rabbit at the bottom of the cup that depicts pregnancy or fearfulness or something around the family as well. So there could be 5 weeks, 5 months. Some of you looking to get pregnant. So that's definitely on the cards. There's that motherly figure there as well. That's reinforcing the pregnancy if you're looking to get pregnant. There's also a little baby here with dark curly hair. So I feel it's a boy. And if you are looking to get pregnant or are pregnant, it could definitely be a boy with thick hair or thick curly hair, dark hair. Either just thick dark hair or thick curly hair. There's also an emblem here of twins. Somebody could be associating themselves with a Gemini. There could be twins coming into your life. There could be somebody you might meet, male or female, could be a twin. And underneath that we have the bust of a woman. So there's a lot of sensuality. There's some sort of sensuality here. Also underneath the twins, there's a little head like a child carrying something, like carrying a big a loaf of bread or a fish even. So there's a child here that could bring a lot of blessings into your life and also a lot of abundance, a lot of wealth, a lot of prosperity. And let's see what else we've got here. Anything at the bottom? Nothing specifics jumping out at me. Let's have a look at the source. So the source is often the family of origin, the home. It's related to where you live, or the home or the family of origin. Looks to be like this kind of mushroom type of energy here. This could also be symbolic of a world prediction of a volcano erupting somewhere, maybe close to you or somewhere in your region. There could be a volcano erupting. It could be Hawaii, Japan, something like that. There's sort of like clouds of smoke coming out there. It could be definitely something to do with a world prediction, symbolic of a volcano. Italy, Mount Etna comes to mind as well. Let me just have a closer look at this cup. A saucer. On the side of the cup here, we have a looks a very long fish or a shark or a whale. A whale is about Akashic records, higher wisdom, knowledge, tapping into your own higher wisdom, knowledge, Akashic records, etc. So some of you might be exploring that, tapping into that. You could be having some sort of past life regression or Akashic records type of reading or something along those lines, or tapping into something. This to me still looks like a volcano. It looks like a crater. There could be something volcanic happening around the household as well. Something that might suddenly, be like a bit like the Tower card, something, a big upheaval happening. Some of you might have to suddenly move or suddenly go somewhere, or decide it's time to go, that you've had enough of something and you need to move somewhere. It could be to do with a landlord or somebody putting pressure on you. It could be, that could be the male figure in the cup, the overseer, the landlord, the dominating person. Could be having the power here in the situation. So you might, some of you might have to move because of a landlord situation, is what I feel through this cup, this saucer. There's a three, like a dot, 3 dots here. Some of you might move to an island or go to an island somewhere. I'm also getting the number 3 for some of you, 3 weeks, 3 months coming up. I'm also seeing that as a power adapter. So some of you need to plug in more to energy. Some of you might not be getting enough energy and need to sleep more, or feel like your energy is being depleted. You might need to reconnect with your own energy, or reconnect with an energy that is going to be, you know, better for you in the long term, going to replenish you. So some of you might need to have a break to replenish your energy. Now I'm going to imprint my thumb onto the side of the cup, onto the grounds, and see if, for a wish for everybody. The cups are always done with the intention of meaning something to everyone watching the video, and also the wish is for everybody as well. So let's have a look at the wish. I'm also getting the name Rose or Rosemary, rosebuds. Some of you might be going into roses or doing something with roses, art or floristry. Some of you might be thinking about becoming a florist or selling flowers or painting flowers. That's just a channeled message. Okay, I've got a nice looking dog here with longer hair, poodle or a spaniel, something like that. So some of you might be getting a nice pet. Also underneath we've got a lizard. So it could be time that this lizards shed their skin so often, or they camouflage themselves, and they wait for the right moment. So it could be the right moment to act on something. Also coming into the lizard, we've got a little duckling or a ducky, a little duckling or a swan there. So I feel it could be time to sort of evolve yourself into this swan that maybe you've wanted to be for a long time, or the duckling sort of giving you hope that there's, you know, there's something good happening moving forward. Ducks are always, and always traveling in pairs as well. Ducks mate for life. So you might actually meet your significant other during this period. The cup does go out for quite some time, so it can actually play out for 3 to 6 months, especially on eclipses or through an eclipse season. So the cup could play out for 3 to 6 months. So just bear that in mind. I'm also getting a G initial for some of you as well. Gregory, Graham, George, G. First, second, or last name. Could be significant or the significant other person. Okay, let's have a look at a pre-ordered super chat from Fluffy Bunny. I have answered most of it in the email, but I'm just going to retouch on a card just to clarify and to see when you're going to hear from the person, your person of interest. Person of interest. Why wouldn't he want to see you right away, and why is he taking his time? Okay. Person of interest. See if we can get a timing. What's going on with him? Where's his? What is he up to? Why is he taking his time? And anything else we need to know. Okay. Okay. Struggles. Got a lot of struggles, responsibilities. Something definitely on guard. I feel like he could be being kind of, if he was involved in something illegal, he could have people after him now that he's been released. So I feel like he could actually have some sort of adversity going on there. He's in 2 minds about coming forward. I feel like he's got a lot on his plate. He's trying to keep balance and on top of the situation, but I'm not sure that he's actually doing very well in it. He's also aware that he needs to have, you know, get his finances in order. He sees you as the queen and he doesn't want to come sort of fall short of that. And for him, he sees himself more like the prince or the knight. He doesn't see himself as the king for you right now. So he could be just re-evaluating his situation and trying to sort out what he's doing. I do feel he could have gone, just be having a lot of stresses. He's stressed out over a female who could be a lawyer, could be somebody's causing him grief. It could be somebody who is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius female. A lot of fighting, a lot of nastiness, a lot of bad words. He holds you in his heart, definitely. You've got the Lovers there again. He does hold you in his heart. But until he steps into his king energy, I feel like he's not going to really come forward. I'm not seeing that he's going to come forward anytime soon, actually. You might hear from him, but I don't know if this he's going to really be able to give you anything that you need or any sort of answers that you want to hear right now either. I feel like he's going to have another round of kind of sludging through whatever karma that he's created for himself. Okay, thank you so much, Fluffy Bunny. Let's move on to Cicely. Hi, Cicely. Thanks for the 10. And hi, LB. Thank you for the 6, Ellie. I've got your question. Anyone else want to do a super chat? Please get them in as early as possible so we can get through the super chats for you. Let's have a look at Cicely. Cicely, is this guy new? Not Mr. L. How does L feel? Is it a Mr. L? How does L feel about you? Friendship jumped out. Let's do a shuffle. Having a look for Cicely, friendship, friends, acquaintances, networking. This person could actually be a good connector, a good acquaintance, somebody who will be a helping hand, somebody who wants to help you as well. This could be a man who actually has your interests at heart. So that's always a good thing. Not a selfish person. Let's see. Cicely. Career, sees you as very career driven. You could have met the person through your career. You seem to meet a lot of people through your career as well, or work. How do they feel? They feel like they're connected to you on a friendship level and definitely have a caringness about you. They also feel like, you know, they might be thinking about money, thinking about finances with you or towards you or around you in some way, thinking about your money, thinking about how they could help you or something to do with your money. If they are a boss, you could even ask for a raise because you've got the money card there, the mature man. It's not really saying exactly how they feel about you. They feel like you're a true gem. So I feel like they feel like you're one of a kind, a true gem, somebody very special, somebody that they really like and really admire. Okay, thank you for that. And thanks for coming out with the true gem at the end. It was like, how do they really feel? Okay, let's see. Ellie B, how are you, my dear? Welcome back. Thank you for the 6. Do you see me getting a new teaching job at any of these districts? Parkway, St. Charles, Pattonville, Afton, Ferguson. Okay, let's do a tarot on that one. Parkway seems to jump out the most, and Afton. Yeah, and the cards just flipped with Afton. And maybe I'm also getting Ferguson, but I'm not sure you want to go there. I don't know why. Could be the money. Let's do 5 cards for Ellie. Okay. Parkway. Could be a yes for Parkway, a nice union, a nice interview even at Parkway. Second one feels a little bit unsettling. St. Charles, and also the Hermit jumped out. You might not even want to go to the interview there. I'm not sure why. Pattonville. Moving forward, it could be a drive. I don't know if this place is further away for you to drive to, or it's more difficult to commute to, or you might have to move there, or you might feel better kind of living there or moving there. At Afton, you've got the star quality. So the first one at Afton is the one that I got for you, Parkway and Afton. So that confirms that star quality. It's a yes. And the last one, it's looking like a no from the cards. All right. Thank you so much, Ellie. Let's move forward. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Thank you for the donation. I'll go to check that first. Hi, Oaksy. What is happening for me in March 2024? Key predictions for the month, please. Thank you. All right. Let's have a look. Tammy. Yes, Tammy. I'll just check your question. I don't think you put a question in, so you're welcome to put a question in. Tammy. Thank you so much for your donation, truly appreciate. And we'll come back to you after Oaksy. All right, I'll just write it down here. Or if you did the form might be just lagging. Otherwise, you can put your question in here, or if you have my email, you can go there and put it in there. All right. Okay, Tammy. Coming down to you. We'll do Oaksy and then Tammy. Tell me if Jim will get better. Okay, can you just do a little background story about Jim, please? Just about in what way better, health-wise, and what's his situation? And who is Jim in relation to you? Okay, thank you for that. Just to get a bit of a vibe on it, and any city or state he might be located in, so I can tune into his energy. All right, Oaksy. Key predictions for March. Thank you. Let's have a look at Oaksy. Oaksy. Okay, getting some money here, Oaksy. Maybe through your work, you might be feeling like you're working hard, but you're getting the money. It's moving on. It's moving forward. Something's moving forward in your direction, working in your favor. I also feel like you could be moving forward energetically, physically moving forward, and also potentially looking at a move or some sort of a road trip. Could be a weekend road trip or something like that. And also having beautiful finances here as well. So if you've been waiting for a payout, finances, or some sort of collection to come, some sort of dividends or finances to be paid back to you or to you, then I feel like you've got good money here. You might even be thinking about going to the countryside for some reason, or further into the countryside. I'm not sure why, but you might be looking at, instead of a sea life, a country life, or some or town, a different town, or a different situation to where you're living. Might be closer to nature, whatever that looks for you, or however it looks for you. Could be sea, could be mountains, could be countryside. Looks very beautiful though. It looks really opulent and abundant. It kind of reminds me of Europe or Italy. Has a lot of beautiful flowers and grapes and things like that. What else have we got for Oaksy? New heart, new love, new heart, new passion. You could even have a new love in your life, whether it's a person, a pet, a new project, a launch of a new love. And this can be somebody totally new that you haven't met before, or a new pet or a baby. All right, Oaksy. Jim is sick. with cirrhosis. I don't really know what that is. Thanks, Ellie B. Thank you, thank you. Oh, will he come back from out of town? Okay, good question. I don't know what this cirrhosis is. His daughter might, okay, his daughter might try to hang on to him. But she also doesn't really want him there either. I kind of feel like they might have some sort of discord. Okay, let's have a look. I feel like there's a message here, no turning back. I don't know what that means. It could be no turning back the time of the damage he's done to his liver or something like that. Like he could be just like trying to stretch out the worsening of it. Let's have a look at Jim. He likes a community spirit. I feel like he needed to spend some time with his daughter as well. He might even invite you down there, wherever he is, to see his, to see him and his daughter. He might say to visit or to come down. Let's have a look, Tammy, what's going on with Jim. I'm sorry about that too. Okay. Working on a situation. He could be trying to work on, his health, a situation, trying to work on something. I feel like he'll either invite you down or ask you to go down. I don't know if he's left a property where he is or something like that. But if he has, I feel like he might want to come back, but maybe his daughter doesn't want him to come back. I don't like predicting death, but I don't see him transitioning anytime soon. So I feel like he's hanging on, however you'd like to say. He's also looking at his finances as well. And he does feel a bit trapped there, wherever he is. He might not have as much space as he usually has. And he might feel a bit stuck. So will he come back? He might feel a bit stuck for a while, but I feel like he will try to come back. That's the main feeling I'm getting. Or he'll ask you to go down there, however far it is. How far away is he? Okay, anyone else for a super chat? I could try to do a timing on it, Tammy, and just see with the timing, will he come back? 100 miles. Okay, it's not too far. Don't know if he's in some sort of camper or van or something. I don't know if he's got properties. Keeps getting the 4 of Cups. So he might want to come back, but he might find it difficult to come back. He's in two minds about it. I feel like the doctors might be telling him he's got to stay there. There's an element of strength popping back up again though, so it could be like he does feel a bit better for something that they might give him. He might need to come back for some sort of reason, like property, some work that he's doing, or some sort of, not that he is working, but some sort of something that he needs to keep track of or go with. Could also be coming back for you, because underneath we have the Ten of Cups, which is the partnership card. But he does feel stuck at the moment. When will he be coming back? If he does come back, it could be in a 3, so it could be 3 months or 3 weeks, or around the month of August at the very latest, because that's a Leo card, around the month of August. So we're in March now, so March, April, May, June, July, August, so that's 6 months out. He could come back in May. You could come back in May, is what I'm feeling. Okay, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Tammy. Hi, Michi, how are you? Thanks for the $1.99. Spirit message. Is anyone new? Do a shout out where you're from. A like on arrival. What's going on tonight in the US? What's happening? It doesn't look like there's very many people in tonight for some reason. Thursday night, what's happening? What's going on? Is there something taking up the news? Spirit message for Michi. If you're new, please put a like on arrival. Do a shout out where you're from. Cold weather. Is there a lot of storms and things going on? Maybe some of the internets are down if it's a snowstorm. Okay, Michi. Okay, it's just saying to be careful of your back. Be careful of your back. Don't get too exhausted. Overextend yourself in some way. Also be careful of who you share your secrets to, watching your back. Feeling like there's a victory coming up for you, Michi. Very nice victory. Feeling like there's a new start, new victory, and it's going to bring your wishes in. Wishes coming true. Beautiful card, the 9 of Cups. Feeling very lucky. Wishes coming true. Thank you, Michi. Thursday night football. How long does this football season go for? I thought the Super Bowl was already done. Yes. That's great, Michi. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Tammy. Welcome, welcome. Yes, welcome. Basketball. It's gone into basketball season. March Madness, okay. So is this where they recruit for the best position or something like that to get in the ranks? Or to get ranked from the beginning of the season? Is it always Thursday nights or is it also during the week as well? Okay, I'm going to do another pick a card for the collective, what to expect in March. Thanks, Ellie, for your feedback anyway. Okay, pick a card for March, what to expect in March. What to expect in March. I might even do, okay, pick a card 1, 2, or 3, what to expect in March. Quick read. What to expect in March. Deck 1, 2, or 3. Pile 1. Justice. Feeling like you have your justice. Feeling like there's documents coming. Justice coming to you. Feeling like this being signed on, something being signed on the dot or signed on the line. I feel there's some sort of contract or signature being made here. I feel like it's something to do with a rental or a contract of some description, could be a work contract or some sort of justice coming to you, group number 1. Group number 2, cunning, stealth, and the wolf. It might be a message for you to be a little bit more wary, aware, cunning, keeping your eye out for adversaries. Also, something big happening around a full moon, and this could be coming up later in March, the full moon, coming full circle. What else do we have for group number 2? I'll pull another card. Okay, Eye of Protection. So you do have the Eye of Protection there, group number 2. If anyone is trying to take something from you, you are being highly protected with the eye. All right. Group number 3. Lucky money. Lucky money, group number 3. How is that money coming about, group number 3? Through strength and success, through a business. The line is often about business. If some of you are in business or working for a very interesting business where you might get commissions or bonuses, etc., that's where it's coming from. Some of you might be thinking about starting up your own business or doing a business out of something that you already have. It could be an Airbnb or renting rooms or some sort of, ride share or Ubering or something that you already have. So I feel like there's lucky money coming to you, group number 3. Thank you, thank you. While we're here, I might do a reading for, I'm going to do signs this month for March. So I'm going to start with the sign of Cancer. I'm going to cut it for Cancer as well and list it later. So let's have a look and see what's coming up for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know there's a lot of Cancerians watching the channel. Let's have a look. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What to expect in March. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's have a look, Cancer. What's coming up? What to expect? Thinking about finances, Cancer, there's a lot of finances there. Working, choices to do with money, where to put your money, where to invest your money, lump sums of money potentially coming to you, looking very prosperous, looking very, very elaborate to do with the finances here. Lucky money, manifesting money, lump sums of money, choices and decisions to be made around finances. Okay, we're going to do, this is an old spread that I really like. That's what's crowning the reading, the money issue, the money situation. Then we've got where you're at the bottom, which is the 3 of Cups, where you feel like you are celebrating something. So some of you might be celebrating a lotto win. I hope so. Coming into a lotto win, celebrating something big, celebrating a big success. Could be a sale of something big, lucky money. Could be a big win in the work arena. Could be a big client, something of that nature. So a lot of you be celebrating a wedding even, but celebrating something big to do with finances. I feel like it's more to do with lucky money. Around that, we have on the internal a partnership. So you feel very close to your partner, or you've got your partner that might be coming closer towards you if you haven't got a partner in yet. All right. Then on the outside, we've got the Magician. So a lot of you will be doing your own business, doing your own show, your own business, creating something new, crafting something with a musician, inventing something new, designing something new, coming up with a new design, a new theme, a new situation. Some of you might be performing. You could be performing arts, dance, music, singing, acting, or social media, or some modeling, something like that, social media. A lot of you in that arena will be actually getting sponsors, is what I'm feeling here. So that's the internal, so that's the external. So on the external, in the external world, you look independent, you look charismatic, you look like you're really running your own show, you look like you've got your business up and running or your activity up and running, something that's looking really good. And then On the internal, you've got the relationship that's looking good, good partnerships, good contracts, good partnerships. Something unexpected on the inside is that you're going to feel like you might be pregnant. You might also get an unexpected offer from a love interest. You could get an unexpected proposal. That's on the inside, the personal side, the inner you. The outcome on the inner you is arrows of love. So even though on the external, you've got this money, you've got this success and everything like that, you're actually thinking more about relationships and love interests and partnerships and celebrating something to do with that. So a lot of you will be getting pregnant, having a child, getting married, in a relationship, in a partnership, and having arrows of love and good communication with that moving forward. On the external, something that you don't see coming is the Page of Pentacles. There could be a child, a younger person, an apprentice, somebody who wants money from you or is asking for your help, or there could be an offer here of somebody coming forward that is not offering you the big Ace of Pentacles, which is at the top, okay? They're just giving you dribs and drabs, or they're not really in the, I'm getting the word ballpark. They're sort of nowhere near the ballpark figure that you want. So it could be an offer of a sale, like you're selling something and they're giving you a low offer, low balling you. Then we've got the outcome on the external is the 10 of Cups. So that's happy family homes, marriage, partnership. So some of you might be doing a partnership with a, with a lover, with a husband, with a wife, with somebody very close to you, somebody that you very much care about. And it's going to be very, very successful. Whatever it is, it's going to be very successful. You could be working on it behind the scenes right now. And when you do launch that, Cancer, it's going to be very successful. So I wish you all the best with that. That's March reading for you. Okay. Let's go back to our super chats. We've got some more super chats in. Thank you so much, Tammy, for the $9.99. Thanks, Pisces Moon, for the $1.99. Let's have a look, Pisces Moon. What have you got? Message from Spirit for Pisces Moon. Truly appreciate your donations, by the way. I really do appreciate. Okay, here we go. Pisces Moon. The Coffee Cup Oracle. Stability and security, Pisces Moon. So I've been waiting for that big thing to come about. I do see it coming about sooner than later. Feeling very stable, secure. Feeling very protected also by spirit, or in a spiritual sense. Feeling like you are very stable. And also nautical themes. Something to do with the water, nautical themes could be also popping up in the next 4 weeks or so. All right. You also got the dolphins jump out too, so having more fun. All right, Tammy, thank you for the $9.99. Do you see Jim going back into the hospital in the next week or so? Yes, I do feel he will, but I feel like they might get him sort of stabilized for whatever reason. Let's have a look. Do I see Jim going back into the hospital the next week? I do feel he'll visit the hospital or the doctors quite a lot. So he's going to be in there a lot. They might even put him in there for observation or something like that. There's also a question mark here around wealth. He might be discussing his wealth with his daughter, or his inheritance, or something like that with her. He might be sort of drawing up something. He might be expecting to transition, but I don't feel, for some reason, I don't feel that he will. Challenges and achievements. I feel like he's still fighting and trying to survive. I don't feel he wants to go right now, but he's going to be looking at justice documents and maybe a will, a living will. And strength coming up once again, similar to the other card we had in the tarot. So that he could get a new wave of strength popping back up. He might feel healthier popping up just for a moment, or a period of time, resurfacing. So I hope that he does, Tammy. I hope that works out for you. Okay, second question. I just got interviewed for a college teaching position. Will I get an offer? I feel like your heart may not be right in it right now. You're thinking about, if Jim doesn't come back, what are you going to do? And you might have a change of life or a change of situation. But let's have a look. Will you get an offer? Will Tammy get an offer? Lots of competition for some reason for that job, Tammy. I don't know why. You could actually get an offer. Challenges and achievements with the mountain coming about for you. You may or may not want this change. You've got the gazelle there. You might feel happy where you are and doing what you need to do. There's also moon cycles. You might feel like underneath the situation, it's not the right time to go. You might also feel like you want to do something a bit different, a bit out of the box, a bit different, or in a bit of a different sort of environment. It might be more of an unconventional environment. It could be a private college or something like that. I do feel like you will get some sort of an offer though. And at the same time, you just might want to be free. You might want to do something like travel more. It might be like, okay, if Jim doesn't come back, then I might travel more or do something else that I want to do. That's kind of going to float your boat, if you know what I mean. I do see Canada maybe popping up for you, the Rocky Mountains, going on some sort of tour or a trip there. So, but the teaching offer, I feel like you could definitely get an offer, but your heart may not be in it. And if your heart's not in it, you might actually kind of eliminate the energy of that rolling around towards you before it happens. If you know what I mean. Sometimes we kind of sabotage things that we don't really want, that we're not really super passionate about, or it's not the right time. And even if we did really want them and it was the right time, we would get it. But if we don't feel it's the right time, or we don't really feel like our heart is in it, then sometimes some of us will sabotage the situation to get it. You know what I mean, Tammy. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Liliana. Thank you for the 20 from Canada. Welcome back. Oh, great. The children had a successful outcome, which we predicted. What good things are coming our way? Good question. So now you're off and running in a new direction. I feel like that Matteo will get more involved in sports. For some reason, that's just coming to me. I feel like he's going to really excel in sports, as well as, academics, but I feel like he's going to get involved with sports. I don't know, I'm seeing ice hockey or grass hockey, something with a stick. I don't know, there's another game as well with a stick. Thanks, Tammy, for the verification. Yes, you're right, your heart is not in it. Okay. All right. What's that other... lacrosse. I don't know if he's doing lacrosse or something like that, but I feel like he's doing something. Could be a stick or some sort of tennis racket or something like that. The children, what to be expected. You've got inheritance here. So your father's disappeared or died, but it could be just saying to you that you've got money coming back from the children's father. You could be getting the money back that disappeared. Peace and serenity, and that's really what you want, Liliana, after this battle of years and years. It must be 7 or 8 years now of this legal things. You've got peace and serenity coming to you, a lot of peace and serenity, and you might think about moving. You've got distance journey and the ocean. You might move closer to the lake or the ocean, or even go on a trip. So I feel like you could actually be looking at another trip coming up in spring with the kids. You might be going somewhere in spring break. You might be popping out again to Europe in spring break. Let's get a little tarot on that and see if we can see anything else. Where are you going this year, Liliana? I feel like you might, I don't know, I'm getting Croatia for you. I'm getting Italy also. Let's see. Don't know if you're thinking about going somewhere, the Balkans. What else for Liliana? Healing your heart from this situation. Also overcoming some sort of obstacle in your work. So you could be to do with your former work, business partners or something like that. You'll be getting another offer. I feel it could be to do with a work offer, a new offer. Healing your heart also psychologically from the past trauma that you've been through. Also feeling a lot healthier in general, all of you. Healthier, more dynamic. Something big happening in August. You could also get a new offer of marriage. Something big coming up for you in August, or a new partner coming in. Yeah, definitely a new partner coming in, Liliana. You might have the time and energy now to focus on a new partner. So that's looking good, and I feel it's happening before August or by August. Okay. Any indication of a location if something pops up here? Castles. Could be somewhere with castles, Switzerland, Germany, Bavaria, France, somewhere with castles. Somewhere where there is money, family potentially living there. You might have relatives. Could be Spain again, but I'm feeling if you do go to Spain, you'll also go somewhere else as well. Okay. Let's have a look. Me, just me, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Thank you for the $9.99. Why is T being distant towards you? Okay. T. Let's have a look. Why is T being distant towards you? Indecision. There's a lot of indecision there with this person. Indecision. They know that if they have to go forward, they've got to go the full, you know, the full Monty, the full direction. They've got to go all the way in. They could also have some legal issues around them, whether it's to do with ex-partners, alimony, child support, or some sort of legal thing that they're looking at doing or going towards. There's other people influencing their life as well, taking up their space. It could be parents, it could be an ex or another female, it could be a third party that you don't know about if they have somebody. That they're very stressed out about something. I don't know what it is. It could be a legal matter, something to do with marriage. I don't know if they've been secretly married to somebody, or arranged marriages or something like that, or not yet divorced, or have something kind of like sitting on top of their head. Family obligations, could be even just their family of origin, parents. They're more focused about money, I think, and about the people in their life from before you came into their life than you. That's why they're being distant. They're more focused on what they're doing. They also feel like they've lost something. So they could be getting over a lost love, lost money, lost success, lost business, lost home, or a loss literally in their family is what I'm getting. Thank you very much, Ashley. Oh, you're going to Scotland at the castles. Excellent. So it's the castles, Liliana. Perfect. That makes sense. Edinburgh Castle. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Tammy, thanks for the $4.99. How does Dan feel about you? Dan. Dan. Dan is different from the other one. Dan's different from the other one. Oh, he takes care of his dad, okay. Yeah, that's what's taking up his time and energy. A lot of carers, they don't have time for relationships. Okay, how does Dan feel about you? Tammy. Okay, 5 cards for Tammy. Romantic, he's got romantic feelings, romantic vibes, reminds him of something from the past, or you've got history together. Walk down memory lane. He sees you as being quite conscientious, career-driven, successful. There could be third parties around him, whether it's family, exes, or another person. Moving ahead with the Chariot. So I don't know if there's a Cancer person coming in around you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, somebody born under the sign of Cancer. He feels a bit indecisive, in two minds about whether to sort of go forward or not take action. There's sort of some sort of question mark here around action and around should I stay or should I move forward or not. There could be a Queen of Pentacles around him. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also a sense of freedom, of just some sort of independence, or not wanting to be a burden on anybody, or wanting to travel. I don't know if they want to travel, because the Chariot can also be travel as well. There could have been a situation in their past where they had somebody take something from them that, or trick them in some way, tricksters. Unless they're a trickster, they could have been tricked by somebody, some female. Underneath, arrows of love. They do have, genuine feelings for you, but I don't know if it's just going to be too complicated. And they see you as being very, well-to-do and set in your own life. Like you don't really need anybody, or you are the Empress and you deserve the best, or you deserve somebody who can offer you what, they feel is what you deserve. There's a lot of indecision around this person. He could be the King of Pentacles. So there's 2 indecisive cards that came up. So they could be sort of mulling things over, tossing things around in their mind, etc. Thanks, Tammy. Let's have a look at CM. Hi, CM. How are you, Connie? Welcome back. You had your annual review and good scores, but they won't give you a raise or bonus. That's a shame, Connie. That's a shame. I did a reading for Cancer a bit earlier in the video. You might want to have a look at. That was really positive for Cancer, for money and career. Any work advice? Let's have a look for Connie. What's going on at work? Why they're behaving? They're trying to get away with stuff. They're trying to get also people to leave. They might be oversaturated with employees. They could be wanting people to resign, is what's coming up. They might be overstaffed, but they can't get rid of people legally, so they want people to actually resign. There could be an upheaval coming up where they do get rid of some people or restructure the workplace. You just are not happy there. Yeah, you're not happy there, and I don't see you being that happy. You might actually go for something a lot more lucrative that's going to be unexpected. So I do feel you're going to get an unexpected thing come towards you that's going to bring you what you want, and you're going to feel very blessed with it. You've also got the Emperor here, so you're going to find a boss that really, you know, does the right thing by you. You've got the Hermit there. So you're going to sort of like keep things to yourself and just observe and feel into what it is that you want to go towards. And you will get an offer. It's going to be a very good offer. It's going to be really make your soul happy and your soul sing in some capacity. But there is upheaval here. Maybe you're afraid of change. Maybe you don't want to change. Maybe you've got some sort of Taurus in your chart or something in your chart that does, you know, you don't like change. But sometimes change is inevitable, and sometimes we're forced to change and move without, for our own good and own story in life. You just feel very comfortable there. Maybe that's what it is. You want it to work out. But I feel like they're up to tricky business. Yeah, tricky business. They're not really doing the right thing by anyone, is what I'm feeling. Okay, any last minute super chats, anyone? Thank you, CM. Let's see what's going on. And I'll be back again Sunday night US time, Monday morning Australian time, or Monday morning 11 a.m. Perth time, 2 p.m. Sydney and Melbourne time, 10 a.m. Indochina time, Vietnam, Thailand, 6 a.m. Turkish time on Monday, and on Sunday night, 9 p.m. New York time, and no, 10 p.m. New York time and 7 p.m. Los Angeles time. Thank you everyone for joining. Truly appreciate. If you'd like to get a pre-ordered super chat in for the next one, you can do through my website. The link is in the feed. Oh, we've got Michi last minute. Okay, we're going to close after Michi. And Michi will be our last one, and then we'll close. Thanks, Michi, for the $9.99. Who is a person with bad intentions, and why I'm not social? So any initials, I know who to block. Okay. Good question. Good question, Michi. I feel it's a female more than a male. I also feel like there could be a brother of somebody as well. Brother of your former partner who's passed. I don't know, there's sort of jealousy going on, and I know that you rise above it. They're not going to touch your energy in any way, so I wouldn't worry about that. But I feel like there's always something stewing on the, you know, mundane level. I do feel it could be like a female friend, sister energy, also younger. Who is it that has bad intention? I'm not getting actually any initial. I kind of got the letter T, but I don't want to kind of say that. And also P, just vaguely. It's not really strong. You're going to come up with your work or your business or your finance. Something's going to take off, and that could be a future prediction. When this does take off, Michi, somebody's going to be envious of you. Yeah, so I feel like somebody who feels like you are more successful than them, you're often running in a new direction, you've got opportunities and choices, you've got more positivity and energy and, you know, attention than they have. Psychic attacks, yeah, it could be low energy vibrations on a female level, could be, and I'm also picking up a male, so they could be together, they could be working together. They think that you're going to go far and wide and take off when you're good and ready, take off in other spheres and realms, like go further afield, move, travel, leave them behind, overtake them on whatever ladder they seem to be on, or that they feel that they are on with you. Graces and favors come to mind as channeled words. Somebody in favors or in graces with somebody, good graces with someone. Could be family member there on your side or your ex-partner's side. I also feel you're going to meet somebody who's going to take you traveling with them. Especially Europe for some reason. I'm getting travel, Europe. Could be a businessman who travels for work and has a lot of business interests in different countries, or wants you to do something with him internationally is what I'm getting. I feel like you could actually meet somebody international and travel with them. Yeah. So just think big and don't feel like you don't have anything to offer is what the message I'm getting here. Yeah. Just step into your own power, because I feel like a lot of people shine away from you because of your light and power naturally. All right, my dear, lots of love and blessings to everybody, and I wish you all the best. And until next time, ciao for now. See you on the next live stream. All the links are here below, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend or weekend coming up. All the very best. Ciao for now.